Yo, what's good, gang? How back another video, and today, boys, we got 49ers versus Rams recap, boys. We are 2-0 in the regular season against the Rams. Hey, if you are new here, though, like and subscribe. It means a lot to the channel, helps it grow. Your like, your comment, it means more than y'all think it does. It really does help push the video out. But yeah, boys, yeah. Let's get to talking about this. First off, I know I'm late as hell. Usually I'm like 30 minutes, an hour after the game, and I get the video uploaded. But bro, today I was gone. Okay, we were out doing stuff with family from Kansas that really ain't here that often. So yeah, we were out doing stuff with them. We were when we were driving though in the car. I did watch the game. I missed like the first half of the first quarter, like half of the first quarter. But I did get to see a lot of things that I liked, a lot of things I did not like. We will talk about it. Or not a lot of things. I only saw a couple things. But yeah, man, let's get into it. So, not that, my bad. So, first off, though, 31-14 against the Rams. Now, this game started off, what was it, 10-14 and a half? Yeah, 10-14. And I was like, damn, I don't know, man. This is starting to look like the Chiefs game. You know, it's like we had a couple, like the defense didn't look like it was there. Like the Chiefs, we had the one stop and the defense like completely disappeared. It kind of looked like that, and then the second half, the defense really stepped up, allowed nothing. Nick Bosa was going crazy like he always does, man. He looked like himself. I would say last week, and then this first half of this game, he didn't really look like himself. And hey, next week we got a bye. We're gonna get hopefully get a lot of players back. I don't know if Elijah Mitchell could come back. I don't know because we also have Jeff Wilson. I don't know if we're trading them because that's three really good running backs with CMC, Jeff Wilson, and Elijah Mitchell. You know, it's a lot. I don't know. What else? Yeah, Debo should be back. We didn't have Debo this game. We won this game despite not having Debo and Kyle Juszczyk, who is a huge piece in this offense, a really underrated piece people really don't realize because he's a fullback, but he's a huge piece in this offense, man. His blocking and stuff. So to win this game, despite not having those guys, I wish it was last week. No, I'm just kidding. I like beating the Rams. Obviously, they're a division rival, and it helps. And our division isn't doing too good. Did the Seahawks win? No. The Seahawks beat the freaking Giants, man. I was hoping they lost, but yeah, I think the Cardinals lost to the Vikings. So I think we're second place now, and we got the tie. We've 2-0 against the Rams, so we got the tiebreak against them. I think I know we play the Cardinals pretty soon coming up. I don't know if that's the Mexico City game or not, I don't know if it's Mexico City. I know it's in Mexico. I don't know. But yeah, man, let's start about the main player that I always talk about, Jimmy Garoppolo. He had a good day, 21-25. You know, notice something. He didn't pass the ball 30 times. That's good. That's good because if Garoppolo's passing 30, 40 times, more than likely we're not winning the game. But 25 times, I'll take it. And he did really good. He had 4 incompletions. Two of his incompletions were damn near picks, though. I will criticize Jimmy for that. One of them, he like was looking and goes back and sees George Kittle, and then like goes to throw it to George Kittle, and Ramsey was like lurking right there behind the lineman, basically like a linebacker. Jumped up, should have picked it, but he dropped it. And then there was another one before that where Jalen Ramsey like tipped it up and damn near got underneath it, but he just wasn't quite fast enough, man. Wasn't quite fast enough. Now let's talk about this man right here, Christian McCaffrey. A rushing touchdown, passing touchdown, and a receiving touchdown. First player to do, well, not the first player, but first player to do that since LaDainian Tomlinson in 2005. Receiving, catching, running, rushing, whatever. Great game by Christian McCaffrey. I don't know what he finished. I think it's like 159 total. I'm not doing math, Kate. This isn't a math channel. This is a football channel, boys. But yeah, so he had a great game. Obviously, the Christian McCaffrey pat, like where they swing it out to him and he throws a deep Ayuk, looks very similar to Debo's against the Rams. Was it? Damn, I'm gonna look like a fake fan, bro. Was that in the Week 17 game or was that in the playoffs? That was a Week 17 game when we needed to win to get into the playoffs, right? Damn, bro, I'd be forgetting. I'm sorry, guys. I'm a fake fan for real. But yeah, it looked really good. And hey, getting Debo, but this is Christian McCaffrey's like first full game. He's getting full reps. He got 18 carries, had a passing touchdown. Also had 8 catches. Now, and then sprinkle Debo in. Debo's usually the guy getting like this kind of production. It's gonna look awesome. It's gonna be so great having Debo back and Christian McCaffrey healthy after next week. I'm hoping. Brandon Ayuk had himself a day. I would say if we had like a quarterback that was more pass oriented, like if the Niners weren't so they focus on the run a lot, right? Like that is the Niners' main offense is the running the ball and then getting Garoppolo easy looks off of the run. You know, just whenever the defense is scared, the Niners are going to run. It's whenever Garoppolo could do his thing. Now Garoppolo don't throw it deep very often. He throws it short or in the middle of the field, like Garoppolo don't throw it deep that often. I'm gonna be honest. But if we had a excuse me, a quarterback that would spread the ball out like that, I think Brandon Ayuk could be considered one of the better receivers in the league. I'm not saying like crazy, not anything like I'm not saying he's like, oh, he'll be the best receiver in the league if it wasn't for Jimmy G. I'd say he would put up more numbers though. I think he should. I've always been a fan of Ayuk, and I think today he kind of showed it. Like he should get more targets than he actually does. But yeah, Ross Dwelley had a 56-yard catch where he was legit just left wide open. And thank God Jimmy Garoppolo saw him because there's a couple of those throws that he missed this week. Christian McCaffrey had a lot of stuff underneath that he did great on making people miss. He did have a fumble that was recovered by Ray McLeod, so shout out to Ray for that, man. George Kittle had a touchdown. Awesome. That man's such a good teammate, bro. He's such a good blocker too. God dang. Jeff Wilson even had a solid game. I would like to see Jeff Wilson get a couple more carries than 4 because I think Jeff Wilson is a talented enough back. Or if Elijah Mitchell comes back, I think they're more. I think I would like to see this down to like maybe 12 carries, and then they get a couple more, like 8 or so. Just to get I don't want to get McCaffrey hurt, man. It's the main thing. Like I don't want. We got to stay healthy, man. The Niners have to stay healthy, or they're gonna, you know. So yeah, like I said, the defense though it didn't look in the first half. I was kind of scared because it looked a little rough, and then the second half they came back, boys. They came back and looked amazing. Lenore played good. Like I said, I didn't get to watch the full game, and I was with family, so I was watching, but I gotta keep engaged with them. You know how it works. You know how it works. Hufanga, I still really like Hufanga. Still think he's a monster. Travarius Ward, I know last week it was kind of bad for him, but this week he's bounced back. Fred Warner's still one of the best linebackers in the league. Jimmy Ward, I kind of wish he was a little bit healthier because he's playing slot corner, and honestly, Jimmy Ward's never been that great at slot corner. I think he's a better safety than he is a corner. Um, but yeah, honestly, the D line got some pressure. I know we only had 2 sacks, but we had some pressure. The only complaint I really have with is the offensive line. Mike McGlinchey's not that great in the pass game. I'm gonna be 100% with you. Um, and I know they're young and they're a new group and they're forming together, but like there was a couple times, not a couple times. There was like a third down, and they just left Aaron Donald unblocked. I'm sorry, but most of the time Aaron Donald's being double teamed. We don't need to leave him unblocked, dog. Check on this. All right, just make sure it's recording, boys. But yeah, man, that's the only complaint. And honestly, I feel like next year or even towards the end of this year, the offensive line would gel together. They're getting better every week, and they've actually been pretty solid this whole time. Now I know what was it Cooper Cup? I think he like rolled his ankle under Fred Warner towards the end of the game. Hope he's good because the league's better when everybody's healthy. So hopefully he's fine. I haven't really heard anything about it, so I don't think he's out for a while. But yeah, man, great game by the Niners. Way to bounce back. Hopefully we bounce back for the rest of the season and keep it going, keep that momentum. Let's look at some of the coming up games. All right, so wait, is this a Sunday night game? I have no idea. Is this a Sunday, guys? Is November 13th a Sunday, or is this a Monday, or is this a Thursday? What game? What primetime game is that we play the Church? And then we go back to another primetime game against the Cardinals. This is the Mexico game, right? I have no idea. Or is this the Mexico game? This might be the Mexico game because it's to be determined. But yeah, so we got the Chargers, who honestly they're a good team. They're kind of shaky though. Their defense especially, but Herbert's a good player. Cardinals are a dangerous team. They're not doing too well record wise, but I think they got a really talented team. Like they got Kyler Murray, he's good. I really do like Kyler, guys. I know I'm a Niner fan, but he's good. He reminds me a lot of Russ, and that scares me. And then you got D Hop, who's I think he played. Yeah, so it's gonna be like He's gonna get in the swing of things. I don't know about that defense. I feel like they need edge pressure, but yeah, the Saints with Andy Dalton, they just, I think they like beat the Raiders 24-0 or something. Uh I'm not saying like we should get that win, but like we should. You know what I'm saying? But we also lost to the Falcons, so you know. Dolphins, this is gonna be a good game. The Bucks, depending on if they bounce back, this could be a good game. The Seahawks, they've surprisingly been good. We did beat them last time out though. Commanders, I don't know. The Raiders, I hope they should bounce back. I don't hope they bounce back because that's less competition for us. I'm gonna be honest. I don't. But the Raiders, they're solid. They should be a good team. So we have a couple good games. Like Chargers are gonna be real tough. Cardinals can be. Dolphins can be. Bucks. Well, the Dolphins will be. The Bucks probably will be. The Seahawks. Let's see if they bounce back from last time. Commanders and the Raiders can be tough. Same with the Cardinals, like I said previously. So we have a couple tough games coming up. I think the Bears was our easiest matchup, but like looking at it, the Broncos were supposed to be really good. They weren't. I think we should have won that game. The Rams, we beat a good team. The Falcons, Chiefs. I feel like it's about the same difficulty of the second half of the schedule, basically. But yeah, boys, let me know your thoughts and opinions on this win for the Niners. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. I think it's a great team win. Can't wait for the bye week. I'll see y'all in 2 weeks then, since after the bye week, unless we make some kind of trade, I'll talk about it. Which we could see one of our running backs like Jeff Wilson or maybe Elijah Mitchell move on. Because quite frankly, we drafted Ty Davis Price in the 3rd round this year. We have Elijah Mitchell, who was good last year. We have Jeff Wilson, who's been good for us previous years and this year. It's kind of like, damn, we have too many running backs, man. Too many running backs. Like, I don't know. Ty Davis Price pick is looking a little more questionable every day to me. But yeah, boys, that's it. Hopefully we get all healthy. Hopefully you guys have a good couple weeks. Next week we get to watch it is, I don't know. Do y'all even watch football whenever the Niners ain't playing? I do. I watch mainly the Sunday night games. If the Niners play at the later games, I'll watch the early games, but not like watch. I'll be on my phone most of the time. And then as soon as the Niners come on, I'm glued. I don't switch channels, nothing. And then I watch the Niners, and after that, I just wait till Sunday Night Football. But yeah, until next time, it's your boy Tabo. Peace.